Hey, today we're on Route 66, New Mexico. We're headed out from Laguna Pueblo to Albuquerque, and we're on Interstate 40, headed eastbound. Out here is the 1937 alignment of Route 66. We're going to visit the Rio Puerco Bridge. This guy here is the Route 66 casino. If you want, this bridge, listed in the National Register of Historic Places, built in 1933, and serviced a new dirt road headed from Albuquerque out to Laguna Pueblo over the 9-mile hill from Albuquerque. And at the time, this was a non-paved dirt road. You head out here on exit 140, wrap all the way around our little casino here. Here's our beautiful bridge looking westbound. This road here is a 1937 alignment of Route 66. It used to be a dirt road. It's called the Laguna Cut. Before 1937, you had to take the 1926 original Route 66 from Albuquerque all the way southbound out here towards Rio Pueblo, Valencia, cross the Rio Grande twice, come out to Los Lunas that way, head up northbound on Route 66 all the way to Laguna Pueblo. That's how you got around this whole valley in the Rio Puerco River. And on my right, or the northbound out here, that's the original 1937 frontage bypass road. So what we had here is the original road, and then came straight across, but then today it jogs over to the right as a frontage road and then jogs back down because they wanted to preserve this beautiful bridge before tearing it down. And on the left here, this is Interstate 40, of course, westbound and eastbound. Hey, we're going to walk across our beautiful bridge here. I'll show you a photograph from 1950 looking eastbound. See how the truss here is fit out with lower squared off cross beams. It's only 13 feet 8 inches tall. You also see a single guardrail along the sides of the deck. And all the way back behind the bridge is an old Skelly service station. That's where Route 66 pit stop is today. And on the right, or the south side, there's a second steel stringer bridge. Single span was also erected. I'm not sure if that was a type of frontage road for high trucks, different vehicles, or maybe for the maintenance people to maintain the utility lines. Anyway, that smaller bridge was removed in 1960 when Interstate 40 came by. And our bridge here, see this rail here? It's all new. Used to be that concrete sort of lattice block bridge coming up. You can walk across it today. We have a sign. It's a Parker Through Truss Bridge, a bit modified. It's very common in the 1920s, 1930s, and it spans entirely over the river. And that way it doesn't have piers that get demolished during floods and lots of debris. It's 330 feet long, and the approach here was 40 feet. And the approach was our Portland concrete cement as it came up here. And of course it was dirt before it was cement. That's pretty cool. And the truss was remodeled here in 1957, and that crossbeam here was converted to this angle structure to allow higher vehicles to get through. And this here is metal mesh here. This is all new. This used to be all that concrete barrier. So the guardrail and this mesh to protect the bridge. Wow. So it's 25 feet wide. It's concrete. Rests on steel stringers. 250 feet long over this river. Our dry creek, dry river that floods out a lot. It's called the Rio Puerco. And puerco means pig in Spanish. It's named for the dirty, muddy waters, kind of slang Spanish, like a dirty pig, like a, you know, dirty puerco. Got some cacti growing here on the bridge. Beautiful. It's our modified Parker through truss bridge here. And up there, if you continue straight, you'll hit the 1937 frontage road. Unbelievable. So the span here is 25 different panels going across, all connected to nothing down below. See, I'll show you here. There's no, you can see that? It's all wide open down there. No piers. This frontage road here, though, it's got the pier structures down there. Down here is the casino. See that way over there? Is our casino. That's pretty neat. Lots of wild brush growing. And of course you can't drive it now. It looks like it's falling apart. I don't even know if it's safe to walk across. Here's our westbound, or eastbound view of the bridge. You can also visit the Route 66 Travel Center here. There's some interesting Route 66 retro-styled signs, sort of resemble the original signs you might see along the road from Chicago to Los Angeles. They even have some original collector signs from abandoned hotels and motels to check out. So on the east side of our bridge, we have the famous 66 pit stop to get gas. Down here's the Great Laguna Burger. Started in the 1950s in Laguna Pueblo. That's where the Native Americans held a traditional feast day. They grilled up ground beef patties topped with freshly chopped raw green chili, fresh shredded lettuce, tomato, mustard, and onions, all placed between two buns. And the first Laguna Burger restaurant was introduced in 2005 as a no-frills green chili cheeseburger inside the pit stop, our 66 pit stop in Laguna Pueblo. Anyway, you can find that about 30 miles to the west as you go through town and pick up a great Laguna Burger. Today it's expanded to 6 locations as a world famous Laguna Burger. That's pretty cool. That's our beautiful Rio Puerco Bridge and 66 pit stop, casino, and little visitor center out here. Somewhere between Albuquerque this way and Laguna Pueblo that way. How about that? Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.